Hi folks, welcome to another Sportsman of North America television show. This week, the SNA team are going hog wild down in the Lone Star State. Situated in prime East Texas hog country sits the Buck and Ball Ranch, and that's where Ray and Keith are headed this week. Stick around, guys, you're not going to want to miss this action.
Welcome to Sportsman of North America TV with Mike McCabe.
Can you hear the call? Oh yeah, don't need a ticket. You don't stand in
Ray Howell.
Just hanging with our friends, yeah.
And SNA founder Keith Powell.
And proud to be having good time.
This is Sportsman of North America, your ticket to the outdoors.
You know, I've had the opportunity to come down here at the Buck and Boar for a long time. My good friend Matt Kay owns the operation and owns the ground, and I just haven't taken advantage. I don't know why, because hog hunting, as I'm learning, is just a blast.
They are by far one of the toughest North American animals there is to take with a bow. I think they're very underestimated. You got to get good shot placement, and I'll tell you, these animals are a riot to hunt. They don't get much better than that.
We're gonna go put the smack down on some East Texas hogs.
Bullseye.
We will pinch on some pork.
Kind of burying that arrow up in their chest. I mean, pass through is good, but I mean, I like to keep the arrow up in there so every time they're moving and running away, they've got more chance of tearing something up. But if you can hit them in that bottom third, you're better off.
Folks, arrow placement on these giant hogs is everything. What I like to do is follow that leg line up and stay tight to it and shoot them in the lower third of that body. And their armor on the side of them, no kidding, it's 3/4 to an inch thick. So when you smack them, that arrow goes in. When it closes up again, it seals it right off. So the blood trailing is really tough on these big hogs. You can make a perfect hit, and there's very little blood. They're getting down on your hands and knees and looking for a speck here and a speck there. I mean, don't give up. Just work at it, take it slow. If it takes a few hours to go 100 yards or 50 yards or whatever it is, just stay with it. That hog is out there. You made the right shot, you'll get them.
But you'll learn real quick when you get out in this stuff and go to tracking, it's going to get thick real fast.
Me against you, y'all against us on the hunt. Then when we get back to the camp, we're back to buddies, okay? So no prank like when I go to sleep because you're upset. Just once we get back here, it's all over after you've been defeated, okay? Agree?
Me and you is about this close to giving you a shot at the title.
No pranks when I'm asleep? Okay. No bad feelings when you come in and I got that tusk looks like a saber-tooth tiger.
It's game on in Texas.
We will pinch.
Well, tonight should be the night. We are set up and there has been hogs in here already today. So we just got in here this evening for the evening hunt. Keith is probably quarter mile from us over on the creek line over there. He's in a dandy spot.
Right at the base of this hill, we've got a big, huge marsh, and we're about 50 to 70 yards off the marsh that's just circling us. And these hogs are wallowing and right out here in front of us in this marshy stuff, and they're gonna come right out there, right towards us. So, I think it's gonna be a good night. I smell bacon, baby.
He's in a dandy spot, but I think we're gonna pinch the big one tonight. We'll show him how it's done. I'm looking forward to this. Texas is fun, middle of April, and we're pinching hogs.
We're back to the action in East Texas.
Coming out and shooting a hog is one thing, but hunting a big mature boar is another. They're so smart. It's just a blast, and I'm finding out firsthand how hard it can be to kill a big boar. And I set my mind out that I'm going to kill a big boar. I'm going home empty-handed. And I tell you, it's been hard. And I've seen a couple of really nice ones. Have not given the opportunity. They come in, they circle you, they wind you, they leave as fast as they get there. They are the smartest critters that I believe I've ever hunted.
Last night we were watching the hogs pour in. There was 6 of them, then 7 of them, 8 of them. I said, yeah, I think it's the 9th one is going to be the dandy. And got lucky, and the 9th one was a good boar. I mean, it was really had good tuss on it, and that got me excited. But what was tough on the hunt was all the hogs that were there and trying to get them so that you could get an arrow to the hog you wanted.
We got a pretty nice boar in there. Not a monster, but he's got real good teeth. If he comes over and gives us the right shot, I might take him. I'm getting the itch to pinch. Do you have him? Okay. I gotta wait till those other ones clear.
Finally, it opened up, and the hog gave me the right angle.
All right, there's the shot.
I put that arrow right where I wanted it to go, and poof, I mean, they were gone. I mean, them things are fast. But talk about exciting. I mean, there ain't nothing like it.
We pinched on some pork. I'll tell you what, that was a tough one to get the shot on. Everything that was gonna go wrong was going wrong, trying to get it on film, and all the rest of the hogs that were in the way. We just took our time, and he gave us the right shot. Looked pretty good. I don't think he went very far. Did you?
Yeah.
You heard that bull bluff?
How big is it?
Oh, we pinched.
Is he?
We slicked a good one.
Just now?
No, about an hour ago.
Really? Where's he at?
He's laying dead in the woods someplace over here.
Cool.
He didn't like us.
Huh?
He didn't like us.
A good one?
Yeah, pretty nice one.
There he is! Y'all, I just bent down and take a look. Y'all, leave on the stepped on him. Oh man, that's a nice hog right there.
He's a dandy.
Congratulations.
Wow. Oh, what a dandy. There ain't nothing like hunting these North American rhinos. You know, a hog is truly one of the toughest North American animals there are. To harvest one of these with a bow, what a lot. It's fun. But I'll tell you, you got to place the arrow in the right spot. Folks, I'm Ray Hall, and this is the Sportsman in North America, and we're your ticket to the outdoors.
Day 2 finds Ray up by 1 on Keith. Now let's see if Keith can even the score.
We're gonna go take a look at a couple of locations, and if we see one that looks like it's got a lot of activity, we're gonna set a pop-up blind in there real quick, try to brush it in, and see if we can put the smack down some East Texas hogs here this afternoon. This is what you're looking for when you want to hunt big hogs. We're in a creek bottom. It's in the middle of the afternoon, but it seems like it's either early morning or late afternoon because there's so much tree cover. It's shady in here, and I'm following this creek, and there's little holes up all inside here where these hogs are getting up in and staying cool during the day. And this is what you want to look for when you're trying to position a stand to harvest a mature animal. These mature hogs travel mainly at night, and they stay in this thick cover. So what we're doing here is we're walking their country, we're getting in their bed, and we're gonna find out where to set a tree stand. And then we're gonna have some success on our hog hunt.
If you see another one with teeth sticking out the side of his mouth like last night, don't let him walk by.
You mean if they got teeth coming out, that means that's the one we want to shoot?
Outside of their mouth, that's the one you want to shoot.
I didn't know. They didn't tell me that last night, so we let a booner walk. And round 2, Team Powell 0.
We didn't get far.
Think I need this?
B-roll.
If I'm gonna kill anything, I better take this. Actually, I was gonna practice my out of the tree in my pocket knife method.
Oh man, I tell you what. We're out here hog hunting in East Texas at Buck and Boar. Mackay. This place is unbelievable. And I'm out here, new Strike Force crossbow from Bowtech, and I can't wait to put the smack down on one of these big East Texas boars here. We just dropped Ray and cameraman Mark Berlin off. And it's Team Powell against Team Howe. They're going down, let me tell you. We're not gonna bring Ray to Texas and let him whoop up on us. We got Texas down, baby.
Yesterday was one of the most exciting hunts I've ever had. We went over, we hung a stand in just the right spot, so the wind was in my favor. And we went down into the bottom areas, down into the creeks, and found these wallows and these giant tracks. And I got so excited because you could just feel these hogs, and you could smell, the smell is unbelievable. What an exciting night. Sitting in that stand, just anticipating one of these giants come walking in. I mean, that's one thing. But when it really happens, I'll tell you what, Ray Howell is 2 different people. Ray Howell is sitting here talking to you right now, and then there's another Ray Howell when a giant comes walking in. I know him, but I don't know him real well. I mean, you're a totally different person. And I'll tell you what, to grab a hold of yourself and get your thoughts right so you can make the proper arrow placement, that's everything. Unbelievable.
Big squirrel. The biggest squirrel I've ever seen. About the beach. The hogs come in. Let's shoot that booner squirrel.
Just before dark, it sounded like a bear circling me, growling. This boar, he followed 2 other boars out, and he let those 2 younger ones come out and check the area out first, made sure it was safe, and then he came out. And I'll tell you, my heart was just racing. You want to make exactly the right shot on them And that shot to me is slightly quartering away and stick that arrow right into the shoulder on the opposite side. I released that arrow and it sounded like a baseball bat when it hit him, and I'll tell you what, he was gone. I heard him crash, and the excitement, boy, I'll tell you what, that's just like shooting a 180 class whitetail. There ain't no different.
We got a lot of critters. But evidently, Chad smells like P.O. because nothing's coming in. I told him you gotta bait at least once a week, or we're never gonna kill anything, Chad.
Oh, hey. You know, being able to come out here with some friends and chase these hogs around, there ain't nothing like it. Keith Powell from Sportsmen of North America invited me out. He said, Ray, you got to come to East Texas to the Buck and Boar Ranch and chase some of these hogs around. And I'll tell you what, since I got here, I've not been able to take the smile off my face. This is one of the most relaxing, fun hunts I have been on in a long time.
Having found a giant, Keith Powell has thrown out the scoreboard and is now looking to anchor an East Texas monster.
Man, we have had a lot of activity, a lot of nice hogs, a lot of nice boars, but I tell you, on the first day when you get a giant run by you, you just don't want to settle for anything else but that one you saw, and that's what we're on the quest to get, the one we saw. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that. The wind has hit us in the face. He comes in. He's standing there 25 yards. Buddy's standing behind trees. I don't have a shot. That's a big boar right there. That's what we've been waiting for. God, that's what we've been hunting the whole time right there.
You know, anytime you make a conscious decision to try to harvest a trophy class animal, you better be prepared to go home empty-handed. Unfortunately, that's what happened to my buddy Keith. Now, Ray took 2 great boars, but it didn't mean to say that Keith didn't have a good hunt. He had multiple encounters. He had a great time. It was exciting. He just never tagged the boar he was after. But it's that pursuit that keeps us coming back.
In this week's winter highlight, we hook up with Robert Foss, a firefighter from Maryland who's also come out to East Texas to get in on the hog action.
I originally found out about Sportsmen of North America through an online search for hunting clubs and stuff like that, because I'm still learning a lot about hunting and I'm looking for information. And then what happened was I wound up putting in for the raffle when you guys were giving away your peacock bass trip. And shortly thereafter, I had an individual call, and that's when I got joined as a member, and which is not even a year ago. And now this is actually my first opportunity to do hunt hogs, and I've had a ball so far. So one of the first major calls I went on was actually probably one of the most major calls that anybody in the county's ever won, was into the Pentagon on 9/11. Definitely an eye-opener. And an experience that I remember every day of my life. First morning out hunting was Friday morning. We had a good morning. Definitely saw a lot of animals. We saw pigs as well as deer. Had a good time. You know, definitely got to see a bunch of animals, which I enjoyed. Successfully shot that boar, which was my first shot and kill of a pig, and it was an awesome experience. Something I'll never forget. Had a real great time. I appreciate everything that everybody's done for me here, and I really appreciate it and look forward to possibly coming back down again. My name is Robert Joseph Foss Jr., and Sportsman of North America was my ticket to the outdoors.